Everything you needed to know about the Zimmerman telegram. World War I, a terrifying time for some, yet for us just a distant memory. However, for our ancestors in Europe it was a very tense time. It all started on 28th of June 1914 with the assassination of the Austro-Hungarian heir to the throne in Sarajevo. However, the countries didn't officially declare war on each other until the August of 1914. Sides began to quickly form. There were the Central Powers, which consisted of Germany and Austria-Hungary, and then there were France and Britain and Russia, all flying under the flags of the Entente. This war would change all of warfare. There was trench warfare, deadly poison gas, and just general mechanization of war. However, that's a topic for another day. Germany realized that America could not get involved into this war or they'd lose instantly. So what did Germany decide to do? They would try to get Mexico to go to war with America. Germany thought that Mexico could keep America out of the war on two fronts happening in Europe. So Germany wrote to Mexico saying, "We intend to begin on the 1st of February unrestricted submarine warfare. We shall endeavor, in spite of this, to keep the United States of America neutral. In the event of this not succeeding, we will make Mexico a proposal of alliance on the following basis: make war together, make peace together, general financial support, and understanding on our part that Mexico is to reconquer the lost territory in Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. The settlement in detail is left to you. We will inform the President of the above most secretly as soon as the outbreak of war with the United States of America is certain, and add the suggestion that he should, on his own initiative, invite Japan to immediate adherence and at the same time mediate between Japan and ourselves. Please call the President's attention to the fact that the ruthless employment of our submarines now offers the prospect of compelling England in a few months to make peace. Signed, Zimmerman." This, of course, was the decoded version, as the original one looked something like this. The telegram was decoded in January of 1917, forever changing the course of history. It's actually quite ironic when you think about it, because in an effort to keep the United States of America out of war, Germany ended up roping them into the war. Mexico did not, as we all know, enter into war with the United States for these reasons. Mexico knew that the United States was much stronger than they were, so the chances of them actually reclaiming the territories were slim to none. The German promises of general financial support were false hopes, as America was the main arms dealer in the Americas, and Germany couldn't get arms and ammunition across the Atlantic because it was controlled by Great Britain, and finally, Mexico had other foreign relations to maintain. It had the so-called ABC nations that it had cooperated with in the past to prevent a war with the US, so entering into war with them would strain those relations. America also reacted quite violently to the news of the telegram. Although it was the British that decoded the message, President Woodrow Wilson was the one who decided to act upon that and go to war. It was not a split-second decision, however. It took much poking and prodding for him to agree. The main push came from his most dangerous political opponent, former President Theodore Roosevelt. He was leading a campaign to get Wilson to go to war and defend Britain. But still, Wilson had his doubts, but the final push came from Zimmerman himself. He admitted to an amazed German media that he had indeed sent the telegram. And then, even Woodrow Wilson, whose main campaign slogan was "the man who kept us out of war," could not wait any longer. So then, America went to war. On 26th of June, the U.S. troops arrived in France to begin their training. After 4 long, bloody years, on November 11, 1918, the war ended. The arrival of the well-supplied forces from America made the odds for German victory even worse. Out of the 2 million American soldiers that served in this war, only some 50,000 soldiers lost their lives. And although that seems like quite a lot, that's only about 2.5% of all the American soldiers that were in there.